Sorry, I am back. Yes, sorry. Got 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Right, let's see when mic's on. Just need to outsource work. Okay, why are cameras appearing on here? No, it's literally on stream. Yeah. Indeed it is. Let me just go to there, drag us across. Yeah, we are good to go. I think we ask questions.
Okay.
Ask questions.
Well,
To who?
yeah. Yeah, now we need to basically do research, which I think is going to be
Gossip.
Mouse's job mainly. Says she's the one that can gather information about everything.
Well, I can do my best.
So let's see, we need. Ideally, we need a plan of the factory if we can get hold of one.
Oh yeah.
So we need to know the weak points to bring or shut the place down. If there's any way, any emergency procedures and things to try and evacuate the place before it goes down. That way we can get the people out.
Go.
No, that's a good idea. If we can get the if I can get plans for the place, I think it's fully automated though, isn't it? But
Yeah,
there might be a security patrol. Yeah, security going round.
There'll be security, and if it's going online, I would expect there to be people giving it a last check. So there might maybe technicians or.
But we need to try and get some explosives from the reckoners.
Yeah.
And then we need to plant it or set it up in such a way that they get the blame for it.
Yeah.
So we need to get maybe some of their uniforms, and I think we said maybe a car.
Yeah.
We got a car, haven't we?
Yeah, one of theirs.
Yeah, one we don't need.
Back to them.
We've got their van that left outside our place when they attacked us.
Yeah,
that's right, Mender. There's their van. We can use that and put it full of the bodies. Maybe these bodies here in the workshop.
Or would you look a bit like you had a question on your face?
I'm trying to remember what happened with the van. I know I was doing work on a car that we could use, but I can't remember if it was that van or another one.
The van that you were expecting didn't ever get delivered.
Yeah, but the van that the
one the reckoners turned up in.
Yeah, the one they arrived in.
I seem to think you got rid of it.
We did.
Yeah, I seem to remember that as well.
Yeah, we put it somewhere, but we can always go because it had the bodies inside. We can always go back and get it.
Oh yeah, you drove it somewhere and dumped it.
Yeah,
bodies.
Though the time of death on the bodies and the way they died aren't going to be.
It's going to be packed full of. Yeah, it's going to be packed full of explosives. I don't think we do the time of death on the bodies.
No, though.
Yeah, but they're going to stink.
We don't necessarily need them to find the bodies. They just need to see.
Yeah, we just
need clothing and the reckoner's van. But we've still got the old thing of getting the actual explosives themselves because it's a particular signature, wasn't it?
Yeah, they'll have a signature ID on the explosive. That's the most important part of the frame.
So ideally, what we need to do is find out where the reckoners hang out or where they stash their stuff.
Yeah. Would we have any contacts that would know that type of thing? Would there be rival gangs that potentially know it?
So think about the backgrounds and stuff, and see if there's anything in your backgrounds that you might be able to utilize.
Yeah, I've got ties to 2 different gangs.
You do?
The one that I will effectively live with, and another gang that basically want me to work for them.
Which one was the one you live with? Is it the Trekkies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pose a gang called Trekkies.
Do they want you to live long and prosper?
I don't think they're bothered about me prospering as long as they do.
Right.
And then I've got a combat zone gangers who are gunning for me to work for them exclusively. So
You have.
that would be a favour, most likely, that I'd have to ask her, and I won't go and work for them exclusively because then I'm no longer an edge runner.
Well, I used to be a corpo.
You did.
That is something else I've got.
Although it looks like I was in a corpo with 2 different corporations at one point.
Yeah, one of the corps that you will have worked for was Trauma Team.
I didn't know they were a corporation. I thought they were just a.
No, they were a corporation.
Oh,
Big one.
and my family lost everything through bad management. So maybe I'm also.
That would have been
high
a
up.
different. Yeah, that would have been a different. That wouldn't have been Trauma Team. That would have been a different corp.
Corp. So my family owned a corporation, or something like that. I don't know.
See, one of my things as well is I have a backdoor into a few corporation warehouses. So
You do?
potentially could steal things, but it won't tie back to this.
No, I've got the whole
It
corp.
does.
Yeah, I've got the whole corp scene covered because I work for corporations to do certain things for them.
Right.
So you've got. I mean, between
I've
you, you've
got-
got
I've got.
corp contacts for sure.
Well, I've got backdoor into a few corporation hospital warehouses,
You do.
and also local nomads and fixers bring their wounded clients to me as well.
They do.
Is it worth me looking through some papers or old news reads and news feeds and see if there's been any arrests or confiscations of explosives?
What's a newspaper?
So that came
news
out.
feeds.
News feeds.
You mean Deadpool?
Yeah,
So-
possibly.
Newspaper, something you wipe people on.
Oh,
So the data pool is a citywide LAN network that links the red world together in lieu of the old net, usually built and maintained by Ziggurat. Each city its own version of the data pool. It's an open-ended database. Anyone can readily drop new pop media programming into it. New entries found by agent searching functions. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So there you go. So if you think about the data pool would be your go-to source of general everyday news and information.
Mm-hmm. So in which case I would go to there and I would drop in an agent with the parameters to search for the reckoners, arrests. Would that work?
That's an option.
But then again, the whole thing is if there's been explosives confiscated, we'd then have to go to get it from the police, which would be a damn sight harder than get it from the reckoners.
yeah, and if it's catalogued in some way or other, there might be a marker on that.
Yeah.
So they know it's not come from the reckoners, it's come from the police pool.
So ideally we need somebody to go around and find out where they stash their stuff, where they're based.
Yeah. You found out the size of the gang was like 500, so I would assume they've got quite a few stashes, but how well guarded are they?
If they're hidden well, they won't be well. If they're hidden well, they'll have a small guard. If they're just in a warehouse, they'll have a large guard. in my theory.
Oh, that's a devious way of thinking about it. Do we know whether what the Reckoners do to try and make money? Do they sell explosives?
Extortion, isn't it? That's what they're trying to do with us.
They do. They're definitely they're definitely into extortion for sure. Bear with me a second.
They burnt down one of our neighbours' places.
They're an apocalyptic cult. They preach about the coming harvest of souls, recruiting from the homeless, looking for donations, often taken from unconscious bodies. And some are crazy enough to want to bring about the end of time right now with blood and C4. Generally speaking, they're classed as a cult gang. You know that they hang out in the combat zone, but they also have locations in the Glen, City Centre, and Haywood.
Well, the Hayward one would definitely be a good hit. If I had C4, I wouldn't have it in the city centre, I wouldn't have it in the Glen, and I wouldn't have it in the combat zone. I'd have it in the industrial zone.
If they're out to create chaos, I'd have it. If I was them, I'd have it in all those places. Ultimate chaos.
Yeah, but to store a large amount, you put it somewhere safe, and then you ship it out to those areas. In theory.
Oh, really? Going off that description, they're insane. I don't think they're going to be thinking logically at all. They're out to let everything burn. So,
Well, we've got until, was it Monday? Sorry.
Until Monday, yeah. It's currently Thursday
Yeah.
evening at approximately 8:30 in the evening.
We need to find some reckoners, and we need to follow them or
where's
watch
the
them.
closest? Yeah, where's their closest camp? Where are we at the moment?
You're at 42 at the moment on the map.
42.
The meaning of life.
Yeah, in the upper marina.
Okay, so Glen's probably the closest, isn't it?
Or the combat zone, which is the whole of that. I think it's the whole of that red area.
And that's where our current base is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
In which case, that sounds even better.
What time are we on now? It's 8:30 at night.
Yeah.
So why not? I mean, we've had a busy day, so why not go back to base and just mull it over for the moment and see if anybody else comes calling around there to find out where the missing compatriots are?
Well, that was a few days ago, wasn't it? Yeah, they'd have come by now.
Yeah, true. Sorry.
Yeah, they'd have. We could probably do with getting some supplies though, because if we're going to be doing this type of thing, we're likely to want to do it in the dark. Has anyone got any form of night vision? I would say that's a no going off that reaction.
I've got
So-
teleoptics, but I don't think that means I can see in the dark.
No, it doesn't. It's zoom.
Yeah, no, nobody's got any night
No,
gear.
That's not.
I've got
Yeah, that is on my shopping list for the future, but I haven't got anything yet.
Could buy some. How much does that cost?
Well, that's the thing.
implants.
We could get. Well, there's implants, but there's also smart goggles, which would do the same type of thing, but you can take them off.
Yeah, but I couldn't wear those, Forge, because I've got my virtuality goggles.
Yeah, true. But you couldn't be using your virtuality goggles while you're thinking about it anyway, could you?
But where would I put them?
Pocket? Bag?
No, they're on my head. They're not really goggles as such. They're not like
Yeah.
it's not an Oculus Rift. They're glasses. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of
Mouse
ideas.
won't take them off.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. No, I mean the night vision things. You'd put them on with your goggles up, and then put the night vision ones back into your bag.
Let's see.
But that's assuming there aren't other ways for night vision. Could do with some binoculars or something.
Having wandered around these cities at night, I'm sure I'll know that they're pretty lit up anyway, aren't they, nighttime?
Yeah,
the
part of
neon
it.
glow.
Yeah.
Other part, less so.
Yeah. So the industrial zone will be quite dark. But
The industrial zone will definitely be dark. The Glen will be lit up. The University District lit up. Parts of the combat zone less likely to be lit up.
Yeah.
Or there'd be clusters of the combat zone that would be lit up, and other parts of the combat zone that wouldn't. And often, when you talk about lit up, it's certainly lots of neon, fluorescent, vibrant, bright pinks and yellows and greens and blues. Really in your face, vibrant colours for sure.
Neon landscape.
And then you can kind of turn a corner into sort of a dark alley and be confronted by, glow in the dark eyes that as people kind of clock onto you and stuff like that.
Mm.
Where?
I wish we had two here. He was very good at just saying, let's do this.
Yeah, but he didn't really think things through all the time.
So think about what you need, right? There's kind of 2, possibly 3 bits of information you really need to understand before you can figure out what you're going to do. Obviously, the first one is, where do you get the C4 from? Where do the Reckoners operate? What do they do? How do you get that information? You really need to talk to, option 1, find a bunch of Reckoners, beat the living crap out of them, get them to talk. That's option 1. Option 2, ask the cops. Option 3 would be to find someone, follow them. Those are your kind of options. There could be some newsworthy items, but that would be more about successful NCPD raids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The second set of information is all about Medifier. The building, the plans, what it looks like. Now, this is unlikely. This isn't the kind of place where you would get floor plans online in the data pool. But if there's been any ceremonies or any recent activity about the building, about Medifier, there will be news articles in the general data pool
And
general
footage.
domain. So you don't be afraid to think about how you can use your skills. So for instance, library search is used to find information in the data pool.
Yeah.
You've got contacts. So, talking to some of the gang contacts about the Reckoners. Every gang shares space and turf with other gangs. So finding out what you can about them from your contacts is good. Medifier, understanding who they are. If you think you've got corporate contacts you can call on, yes, some of these would require favors for sure, or payment for sure, but that's just the nature of the business. Or you can simply drive to the address and see what's what.
Yeah, well, that was going to be my next thing, was actually going to the industrial zone one and having a look around, and Medifire as well, probably having to drive around there.
That was leading to one of the questions I was going to ask. On Medis,
Mouse.
No, Mender.
Mender.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the name of Medi, kept coming to mind. I knew it was wrong.
Because I'm always at the forefront of your mind.
Always.
Mender's optical, the zoom on it, compared to binoculars. How do they compare?
They're basically like binoculars in my eyeballs.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I got a pair of binoculars, would they be as good as what Mender's got? Because they've got different scales. Like binoculars, it says you look through them, they double or triple the size of what you were seeing, and then on the optical thing, it says a different rating. So it's like, how do they compare with each other? Is it worth getting binoculars?
Have you got binoculars?
No, not yet, but I'm thinking of buying some.
So the thing about binoculars, first and foremost, is if you're seen with binoculars, it's obvious that you're looking at something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look, see what page binoculars are on, so I can have a quick look.
352.
I have it.
342, thank you.
So I'm looking at it in the game.
342?
352.
352. Sorry, Dart. I thought it said 342. Thank you.
Yeah, I was on the page on my PDF version of the rules.
They double or triple the size of what you're seeing. Okay.
Doesn't describe it very well.
So if you looked at a car, it would be triple its size when you're quite close up and probably double its size when it's further away. So moderately helpful description.
Yeah, but then you look at the...
Whereas my telescopic in your eye, up to 800 meters / yards. I don't know why it does that. +1 to single shot, aimed shot if greater than 50 meters away.
Okay, really good.
So I would say the teleoptics are the teleoptics are better for identifying single targets and focusing in on a single target, whereas binoculars probably better for looking at a general scene. So
yeah, because I can zoom in on stuff.
Exactly.
Whereas
so you'd be able to zoom in on the door of the factory, let's say, to see how if you're less than 800 meters away, whereas somebody with binoculars would be able to get a bigger picture of what that factory looks like and probably being able to say, well, I think there's a camera there and I think there's a camera there. And then you'd zoom in with the teleoptics to say, yes, there is a camera and I'm going to shoot it, that type thing.
Yeah, that's
so
what
they probably have different application.
Right, okay.
Well, teleoptics would just mean I could zoom in like a camera lens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need to know where you're zooming in on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a good camera that's got a huge optical zoom on it, but unless I know what I'm looking at and being able to zero in on it, it is a bit tricky. So,
what, in real life?
Yeah, real life.
Oh.
Got a 93 times optical zoom on my camera.
Well, are you paparazzi?
No, wildlife photographer.
Ah.
You can't get too close because you scare them away, so you need a long zoom.
I see lots of them going around the what's the place called?
No, but paparazzi isn't really a big thing in Wales.
Ah,
It's not like there's celebrities. Well, actually, saying there's not celebrities in the same village I live. David Owen, the footballer, lived here for a while, so we could get them, but we don't.
who's he?
He used to play for
Right.
England.
Oh,
You mean Michael Owen?
That's the one. You can tell I don't follow football anymore. I used to, but not anymore.
Right.
yeah, Seven Oaks
so-
Wildlife Reserve. That's where I've seen loads of people with binoculars, not binoculars, cameras with zoom lenses on. Okay, anyway.
So yeah, I will do a library search in which case of any recent.
Give me a library search. What area are you specifically looking for to start with?
I'd like to do the Reckoners to start off with of any recent arrests and what areas they're in.
Okay.
Is there a library skill?
And then I'd like to do another one for Medifier.
Okay.
But we'll do the first one.
Give me straight up library search.
Yeah,
You spend a look if you wish.
Oh, that's a point. Mine should have reset from last session.
Yeah, they'll
doesn't it?
reset. Yeah.
There isn't, I don't have like a session handover, so just reset it back to full.
That's fine.
What reset? What?
The
Look
luck skill.
if you
I
use.
spent. Yeah, I
The
spent some
luck
last game.
skill. Oh,
Yeah.
Stat.
I've got EMP at 5 out of 7. Oh wait, that's my humanity. Isn't it?
No, that's
Yeah.
that's different.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right, I'm hoping this is right.
Give me a
Oh,
library search.
nice.
Jeepers, Medi.
Holy. How on
That's because
earth?
you spent 2 luck points.
I
That's
spent
fine.
2 luck points. Yeah, got 8.
Okay. This is on the Reckoners, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. There's a couple of things. Right. So, first and foremost, there's a very big case ongoing at the moment in which an individual by the name of Toto McGee. You don't know if that's the real name, whether that's some other kind of gang name, but Toto McGee was arrested about a month ago in an NCPD and Miltech sting on what they believed to be the Reckoners' sort of main headquarters. The article talks about some fairly hefty casualties. It was out in Haywood. Some fairly hefty casualties. A total of 17 gang members killed. 4 Miltech and 3 MPCD officers killed. It was led jointly by an NCPD officer named Carol Daniels and a Miltech officer named James McCraggett. Currently, Toto is being held in. Hold on. He's been held in a fairly. I don't even think there is one on here. There isn't. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping there might have been a. Well, he's been held in secure cell. Let's see, 1 second. I'm just looking for. colour is it? That colour, public services. Area 14, in number 14. So down here, just on the outskirts of Hayward and Rancho Coronado, number 14. It is a fairly hefty and secure NCPD police precinct.
Does it say where he was arrested from?
He was taken from a building in Hayward, but there is no specific address.
Gotcha.
Toto's lawyer, Ashley Johnston, male, operating out of Johnson, Cleaver and Hutch lawyers. Seems to have separate article that kind of later. So you kind of go from starting with general search for the Reckoners. You come across there's loads of articles. Local gang terrorizes school and all this kind of stuff. 7 people put in hospital after Reckoners attacked a supermarket, and the usual kind of stuff. Explosion in popular nightlife bar blamed on Reckoners, 6 people killed and all this kind of stuff, right? But it's this Toto one that you kind of focus in on. And separately linked to that is this article about Ashley Johnston, an up-and-coming partner in Johnston, Cleaver and Hutch Limited Lawyers. He has recently filed a motion to have Toto released on the grounds that it was an unlawful arrest and an unlawful search and seizure of his premises.
So there's that.
And the premises is listed as Mick's Auto Yard and scrap dealer.
Sorry, I'm writing as fast as I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
So where are you doing this? Are you doing this back at your place?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
All right. So we'll assume then it's probably now closer to... it's probably gone past 10. Yeah, it's probably getting close to 11 o'clock at night.
But once I've finished doing my search, I'm assuming everybody's going to be inside.
Yep.
So I'm going to be getting the cameras going and closing the doors.
Yep.
That's all automated, isn't it now? So apart from the main door was destroyed, wasn't it? So it's a straightforward lock.
It's probably been a week or so. So you've probably got. I wouldn't necessarily say you've got all the automation in place yet, but you've secured the building for sure.
Yeah, I fixed the doors.
Yeah.
But yeah, not automated it, but probably could work on it.
No, but the camera's up and running, which is the more important thing. I'll set up an alarm that'll go off if anybody comes into the. Yeah, so if the camera picks up anything, it'll trigger just a basic alarm to wake me up.
No problem.
A cat walks past.
No, well, like modern day CCTV, you can set boxes to.
I'd recognise humans rather than animals or cars going past or something.
But I'd want to know if a cat goes past because that's like free meat.
So you're going to set up the camera that recognises cats, and I've got to set up a turret that kills them so that we can eat them.
Gently kills them.
That's mean.
Well-
we like cats.
I was going to say one shot would probably do it, whether it's from a turret.
Okay, so you got a little bit of information there on the reckoners. There's nothing else, you know. There's a few mentions of various places. There's no real pattern to them, you know. This small rundown tenement block is allegedly under control of the Reckoners, or this building has seen some people that remarkably look like Reckoners, but yeah, it's hard to tell, you know, that kind of stuff. So there's information, but
Yeah.
Notice
the
board
closest
type
thing
thing
you've,
where
the closest thing you've got is this mix auto
also,
yard.
yeah. I was going to say, definitely worth a look with that. And
Yeah.
Mix probably is Toto's name. I also want to, tomorrow, I definitely want to look into Ashley Johnson.
Okay.
Because he must be on, well, he's obviously on the payroll of the Reckoners anyway, but.
So is it worth going to Mix now, just in case he does get him out?
Not 11 o'clock at night, it won't.
No, but that's what I mean. If we go now, he might get him out tomorrow or something, in which case it may start getting people there again. If we go there now, we might be able to find something.
I don't know, Forge. Mender,
Yeah.
Time limit is the problem.
how are you feeling? Are you okay for a night out, or?
Yes.
I was going to go to bed, but if you think, Forge, that we should have a look.
You can stay here if you want. So we're only going to scout out the place.
If we go, we all go.
I'm just
we
thinking
shouldn't.
we're on a time limit, and we've got lots of
Wait,
steps.
you want to
that we
scout
need
out
to
the
do.
building?
The where the
We go into a scrapyard.
Scrapyard where the Reckoners were, which might have hidden stashes of explosives or something.
I bet he's got dogs.
Okay.
Every scrapyard has dogs.
Yeah, but when a small army's attacked it, dogs aren't likely to be there anymore.
Oh,
The NCPD and, well, they may have taken them away, quarantined them or something, or something horrible could have happened to them. We don't know.
so we don't.
I don't think they're going to be living there now.
Okay, are you gonna be all right to drive? I know you had a couple of drinks at the bar.
I didn't know anything.
Oh, sorry, I thought you did.
No.
Were you drinking by the table?
You take yourself back out from the edge of old Japantown down into Haywood, looking for this Mix Auto Yard scrap dealer. Give me another library search roll, please.
Yeah, you're much better at it than me. I only got 6 in it.
It's my job.
It is absolutely your job. Get the breakdown. Okay. You find an address. The address is where I've put the red circle on the map.
Oh.
Oh, you put that down before we did the search.
Use that confidence in Mouse's ability.
And so should you be.
I wouldn't say I'm that confident.
Yeah, if you failed it, it would have moved.
It's probably going to take about half an hour driving through. It is night time. You're going to have to be a little bit careful. You're going to go into the little bit rougher areas of a little bit of more, the rougher areas of Europe. But if that's what you want to do it.
Doing it in daytime, I think, would be just as dangerous, and we're more likely to be seen.
Okay, Forge, you're leading the way.
Yeah, I'll drive to that location.
Okay.
I've got my usual loadout. I've got my heavy pistol, my armor, and my agent and deck. Oh my
Alright.
god!
Yeah.
Glasses.
What about Mendo? What are you taking?
Me taking. My
Shotgun?
drugs. Wait, what? Shotgun?
Taking a
Well,
shotgun, taking a pistol
Oh.
and a shield,
I
taking
don't
your
have a
medical
pistol, do I?
bag.
Which shotgun are you going to take?
I don't have a pistol.
You don't have a pistol, man.
I'll take my shotgun. It's going to be in the car, so I can just leave it in the car.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to take everything, just leave it in the car.
Give me a general drive automobile roll, please.
Who's driving?
Me. Drive land vehicle.
Yep.
That'll be it.
Drive land vehicle.
Look out, that old lady!
And we're back to last week. Last game.
Okay.
I just crashed it.
You
Yeah.
didn't crash, no.
And
You get
we all
lost.
died in ball of fire.
And so by the time you kind of figure out where you supposed to be, instead of it taking sort of half hour to get across town, it's taking you over an hour. And you get off the main sort of ring road of Haywood and down into the side roads, roughly in the vicinity of where Mick's Auto Yard and Scrap Dealership is. And it's on a
Sorry.
very quiet road.
Lisa's watching from her new digs.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
Hello, Lisa.
she got moved tonight. Hello, Lisa.
Is she happy?
She's happy.
Good.
Sorry.
Not she. No, now you've put me off.
Sorry.
The road is in a fairly sort of, it's an industrial area. Yeah, around you have a number of industrial lots, segregated by chain link fences or tall metal corrugated fences. Here and there are several kind of burnt out or abandoned and stripped husks of cars parked on the road. And whilst there are some sort of street lights in here, several of them are out. But there is kind of one that sits outside what appears to be the entranceway to something that, on the hoarding in the front of it, it says Mick's Auto Yard and Scrap Dealer.
Okay.
Any lights on it in the place?
There are several lights in the place, yes. There is a high 8-foot fence, solid fence, running the front and then what appears to be along the sides of this place. It is probably it's not a huge fronted building, maybe 30 meters or so across the front, maybe a little bit wider. How far back, it's hard to tell. This appears to be right at the end of a dead end road, and there is a small kind of track that runs down the side and seems to head round the back.
Any sign of any cameras? Well, I'm going to assume there are, but can we pinpoint them?
So the front gate appears to be a metal slotted gate, a single piece of gate, probably 8 meters wide. Quite big, isn't it?
Yeah.
6 meters wide, sorry. 6 meters wide. So wide enough as a single piece of metal to slide behind the fence and allow, a semi inside it, sort of a nice 6-8 wheeler. You can make out what appears to be some kind of gate hut just the other side of the gate, and there is a camera on the corner that is pointing down into the entranceway and perhaps through the gate.
A light in the hut, so it's occupied, or
There is a light in the hut, yes.
okay.
Somebody's home.
I'd
Yeah.
like to think if I get close enough to the hut, I might be able to get into the system.
This is where I kind of wish I had...
A map.
No. Maps are not a problem.
A little lamb.
A little car to show you
What?
what's going on.
Mouse is just sat in the back going, are we there yet?
Yes, we're there. If you look out the window on your left, you will see Mix Auto. Right.
Literally,
Oh.
if you look on the window at your left, you'll see Mix Auto.
Oh,
So you can, as I say, you can see through the gate. You can see that there is this camera here on the corner of a building.
Wait,
that you
hang
can
on. Is
just
this the
about see.
factory we're supposed to blow up?
no.
Oh.
No, this is the scrapyard of the
This is-
reckoners
this is-
that's arrested.
This is Toto's place.
Oh, okay, right, got it. Because it said factory up the top. And
You can tell it's his because he's singing about Africa.
Ah,
Do you get that reference, Star?
yeah, but I don't understand that. I don't understand that song, to be honest.
It is. And how could they get something to rhyme with Kilimanjaro? Right.
My granddad got a picture of my granddad standing in front of that mountain.
Huh.
And my grandma.
What, Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, they used to live in Kenya.
Nice. Okay.
Well, hopefully we're not stopping and just like cruising by.
Are we cruising by?
I'm assuming
Yeah.
you're cruising by.
Yeah. Though looking at this, Medi and Dart are actually in there. I just see their names inside the actual reckoners at the moment.
No, I'm not. I'm in the
Yeah,
car.
your icon's outside, but your name was hovering inside.
It's your mouse cursor.
That's
It's your
just
mouse
the icon.
cursor.
I need
I
to
know.
turn that off because it drives me mad.
I wasn't even doing anything.
The thing is, though,
Yeah.
as you come, as I say, as you come down to this end of the map, probably another 10 meters or so, there's a small track that runs down the side of the large fence.
Yeah.
But it's a dead end, so you'd have to turn around and go back the other way.
Right, it's dead end
I
here.
can't see
Is it dark down here?
No,
Hello.
there are lights.
Nighttime.
There are some lights.
Right, so it's not as if we can abandon the car and go on foot down the alleyway.
Oh, the alleyway, is that lit as well? If we pulled into the end of the alleyway and left the car, that's in the dark, we're in the dark. Or is it well lit with cameras as well? So
my
go down.
my telescopic eye can notice there's a person inside there somewhere.
That's what you can see in terms of light.
Right, okay.
Where's his hut?
Just behind the camera. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
So if I keep going,
These maps remind me of Judge Dredd maps.
They do, don't they? Yes. Or Car Wars.
am I going off the map here? Or go any further down?
Yeah,
Yes.
tried that already.
Okay, so I won't go any further. So the track that's at the side, is that lit as I'm driving past it?
No, it's dark.
There's a lamppost. Wait, this lampost's not working.
Yep.
Yes,
That is correct. It's not working.
So
what are these things here? They just... This is just the sidewalk, isn't it?
yeah.
Maybe if you drop me up here, and then I could maybe get to this wall here. This is all the height. I'm not moving. I'm just hypotheticalizing this. And maybe I could like have the range to get onto their system.
Could do.
It depends on whether they've got a way in that hut.
Yeah, I was thinking that you were hacking the camera rather than
Yeah. No, it's going to get. You've got to hack into the system to get to the
PC.
camera.
Well, as you drive past them, give me a. I need a
You'd like a scanner, wouldn't you? Something there?
scan roll, I believe, isn't it? Yes. Give me a scanner action, please, which uses your standard interface plus
Does indeed.
1d10 versus the DV of the target.
Well, I'm hoping this is right. Ooh.
Where's the scan roll?
Sorry, I can't see your roll.
Oh, sorry.
No.
That's from my deck. Is that scan roll?
Yeah, that's where it's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, your interface roll. That's correct, isn't it? So it should
Yeah.
be your interface skill plus luck plus a bad dice roll.
Yep.
That's better as mine.
Okay, so you do pick up that hut has an interface, but it is out of reach from this side of the field.
Oh, I thought it would be. Because that's exactly what you do. You wouldn't have it say someone could just stand outside and go, "Oh, just going to hack into this."
Correct.
Wait, is scanner part of your
Yeah, basically,
characters?
you can with your decks or with your it's not deck. Get decks out of my mind. When you're hacking into a system, you've got to be in a certain range of the actual interface.
Oh, that's why I can't see it on my.
So it's on it's like Wi-Fi based.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Or Bluetooth would be better, wouldn't it, rather than Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Going off the computer game, you can hack into the cameras and use that to piggyback. So you can't do that in this game, I take it.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
So that hacking that you see in Cyberpunk 2077, there are actually Telsoran Games are writing a supplement for rules to allow you to play in the Cyberpunk 2077 world, which includes fast hack capabilities.
Ah, right, okay. Then you become a god.
Yeah, which I think due out either, I think it's probably early next year.
Yeah, that's slightly ridiculous what you can do in that game.
I can make people just blow up.
I'll use my comms to just
I do.
ask for a pickup or find out where they are, and I'll scuttle across to the dark side of the street.
Dark side of the street. Okay. As you scuttle across the dark side of the street, Medi, Mouse, you hear a door open and a figure comes to the gate shining a flashlight. Let me just sort my flashlight out.
I will probably be turning around further down the street.
It wasn't me. It was a one-armed man.
Aren't we all in the car though?
No, I got out.
Most got out as we were driving past.
I didn't
slowly.
know we stopped.
Yes, see where the you were done with the lights off there. You would have dropped me off there.
Yeah. Then I'd gone past and I'd be coming back.
Probably won't be that bright actually. Hold on.
Whoa!
What are you shining, a torchlight?
Yeah, he basically scans the torchlight.
I mean, a searchlight.
Yeah, it's quite a bright. It's quite a bright mag light. Maybe not as wide as that. Let's close the angle down a bit.
Yeah. I was going to say that's a lot brighter than what's going on in the.
Well, you never know.
Junkyard itself. Well, you'd expect a spotlight by the camera over in the corner.
There you go. That's about it. So he's shining it out like that with your hand on his head, and you'll notice that he is carrying.
What am I getting out of that?
He has an assault rifle in one hand, and the pistol. Assault rifle in one hand. Well, actually, it's going to be a light on the assault rifle underneath that he's shining like that and looking around. I'd like you to give me a stealth roll, please.
I'd like me to beat this stealth roll. Do you know what? Let's just go balls up and go naked with this roll. Oh,
You don't have any
That's a
balls.
hell of a skill you've got in it.
thank you. I've got a base of 12 on it.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You just managed to kind of just find a bit of a wreckage of a car just off to the side, and you manage to kind of scoot down behind it as this flashlight kind of washes over the car where you've just scooted behind. And for a few seconds it's there, and then the figure kind of will rotate, look all the way around, and then disappear again. Let me remove that light source. And you hear a door close again.
Oh, that was close. Comms wise, I'll ask Forge to come and pick me up, but I'm going to move a bit further down.
Okay. So yeah, I'll turn the car rather than head back.
This place is loaded for bear.
Oh.
Okay. The team pick you up. You jump back in the car. Yeah.
We'll drive a little bit further off and
Yeah.
park up and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, so let's have a little conflab.
I thought this place was supposed to be abandoned now.
No.
It was raided, but
The
they've
raid
just come back in.
it's like when you raid a pub and get the manager. There's still going to be all the staff there.
Oh.
So
I was thinking of special ops, raid place and kill everyone.
well, there were some deaths, but
That's our version of special ops, not theirs.
yeah.
It's straight. That man knew I was there, even though I was out of camera sight, and I tried to. I was out of range of their interface.
It probably made a noise.
I don't make noises. Mandy, you should know that.
Mender, give me a perception check.
Me? No.
Yeah.
See, we're all over the place at the moment, though. We're all effectively in the van again now.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's at that point, Mender, when you say you probably made a noise, that the thing that you actually realise is the fact that you're the only car driving up and down this road. And it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Wait, how many times did we go past the building then?
You went past it once, then had to turn around and come back again.
Oh.
There's no other. So if you imagine the road, this is at the far end of the road. There's probably maybe a turning area at the bottom.
It's like a dead end.
It's a
Then.
cul-de-sac. Yeah.
Dead end, yeah. It's like a cul-de-sac.
I knew we should have brought bicycles.
You have a handy alien that would have been able to fly us over the actual place it in.
Well, hang on, let me just check my pole vault skill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys want
You
to do?
didn't get a good enough view of the guy that came because he was behind the flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well,
likely to be busier in the day.
Oh yeah.
We won't stand out as much.
If we want to go in tonight, we're going to go all guns blazing, and we don't know how many people are in there. We don't know what's in there. We know nothing.
Give me. Let's have a look. I need to look at character sheets still.
Would I be able to do something to get away through the fence using tech tools?
Could
I know I
black
don't have
myself?
things like
Could I black
cutting
my way
torches
in?
and things, but
You would need a cutting torch to get through the fence.
right, okay.
As far as you can tell, looking at the fence and the state of it, it's actually quite well maintained. And from what you saw anyway with your headlights, it seems to be fairly well maintained. You definitely need a cutting torch to get through it.
Do you know what might get us through? Is some reckoners' uniforms.
Could I
I doubt
black
it.
my way in?
What was that?
Could I
Mate?
black away my way in? With
How?
You can try for sure.
Yeah, but they're reckoners. They're probably more likely to kill me than anything else.
And just bearing in mind it is now 1 o'clock in the morning. What would be your blag? What would be your reason to be in there?
I'm lost. I've just had to turn my car around. That wouldn't be very good.
They'd probably take the car off you.
Yeah.
You could meant to be lovers, and I'm your child, and you're lost, and we're from out of town.
How is this place powered? Do they have their own power supplies,
What was this?
or is it?
What's this place for anyway? What do they do in here?
This is
Scrapyard.
Scrapyard.
Yeah, car scrap.
How
Yeah,
is it powered? Hard to tell. There's no evidence of overhead electricity cables or anything like that. And in terms of whether it has its own power source, again, you don't know.
Yeah.
You didn't get anywhere near the inside to figure it out.
I mean, generally, how the building's powered
things
is
will be
that
powered by electricity on underground cables.
right?
Unless you're physically in an area where there are overhead cables that kind of drop down.
Well,
give me a general int check.
That's my second worst stat.
I know.
Click on int.
An everyday target, so DV's 13. Can you actually make it?
You've got this.
Yeah, we're all a 9.
Are you roll your 1 again? Okay. You're too busy concentrating. Mender, give me an int check, and Mouse, give me an int check.
I've just given you one. It's a minus.
Oh, yours was the minus.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got an 11.
Okay, you're all
I
not
rolled 2 and got a
amazingly
9.
intelligent. Okay. Two more warehouses or factories or whatever industrial units down, there's another road that runs kind of at 90 degrees. And you note that it says, there's a sign there that says parking, and it's pointing down. And then somebody's drawn like a smiley face and a bit of graffiti on it.
Okay. So underground parking type thing, or
no, just seems to indicate parking.
Well, why don't we go see if it's multi-level or if it's...
Yeah, I'll head over there.
Swinging down there, are you keeping lights on, lights off, lights dimmed, side lights only?
Side lights only, probably, because I still need to see the road. I haven't got any night vision.
You are the only car on the road. Okay. Tell you roughly how far. About 70 meters, 75 meters down this road, you can see ahead of you, there seems to be a park, like an empty parking area. Just like an open area with a couple of cars sat on it, probably a couple of piles of rubbish, maybe a couple of big industrial trash units. But what actually catches your eye is that, again, as you're heading towards this, on your right-hand side, at the back of the first industrial unit, you can see another kind of car-wide alleyway that seems to be running down the back of the industrial units.
Ah,
Should go to the back of Mick's auto yard.
yeah.
But I mean Toto.
Yeah, it's called Mix Auto Yards, but it's owned by Tosa. Yeah, maybe park up and walk down.
Yeah.
That way they're not going to hear the engines.
Make sure you're facing the way out.
Well, the
Yeah.
car's electric.
Still makes noise.
Where's everybody's tokens gone on the map? They're all
We're still on there. I'm further up the street, that's all.
I'm
Yeah, you
still
are.
on there.
Because I was driving back up and around.
Right, give me a sec. Very dark at the back. Actually, though, probably wouldn't be. It'd probably be. Give me a second. Yeah, in the corner there is a light. There seems to be a door. So what you've got here is it doesn't extend out far enough, but there's an alleyway, right? That kind of stops at the end of this place, and you can see there are 4 cars parked haphazardly in the back of this alleyway. A couple of them, a couple of them are absolutely battered. Still likely operable, but have taken a lot of battering. The far end there is a door with a small fading yellow incandescent bulb that kind of flickers every now and then, just kind of sat above it.
No CCTV.
Do the cars look like they potentially belong to the Reckoners?
They are battered, yes.
Mender, can you see if there's any camera above that door around that area?
Yeah, I think I probably can.
I'll see if I can pop the boots on these cars, see if there's anything in them.
You need to check the camera first. There's a camera. Otherwise, you're just going to be popping boots and people are going to see.
I'm miles away. We're by that red car, so well out of range. I'm thinking, if we pop the boot and there's C4 in it, we're laughing. It's not going to happen, but you never know.
Okay. Good question. Let me see.
Because if these cars belong to the Reckoners, they're not exactly the smartest bunch.
Okay, so the closest car to you, the red one, it has been left open, unlocked, sorry. But as you kind of go to trying to force the boot open and press the catch, it seems to be it's been bent and dented enough that it's kind of stuck.
Okay. Try and force it, but using my, what's it called?
Crowbar.
Tech tool.
Okay.
X tool? What?
Tech tool.
Words I'd never hear from Dart.
Okay.
All right. Right. One thing to note, and this is really hard to. This is going to be hard to simulate. I think you do have a flashlight on you according to your character sheet.
Yep.
So if I do this, let's see if I can get this working. If I edit you for now.
No.
I'd use the smallest beam I can, like focus it so that it's narrow. Hell, the torch I've got here, I can actually push another button and it's black light.
Well,
So I do something like
you
that.
literally just put your hand over the where
Yeah.
the light would come out and just narrow it with your fingers.
Yeah.
So now if you rotate your token,
Oh, that is wonderful.
Brilliant.
You're a lighthouse.
Yeah, it's a bit worrying where it's shining out of, though, but never mind.
Yeah, we can be a family.
That
Your
probably
arse.
works. I can change it. I mean, I can make it shine out your face if you want. Really matter.
Well, does Mr. Stud? It's an attachment for Mr. Stud, obviously.
Exactly.
It just shines. So yeah, I'll
There you go. And now
do what I
it'll
can to.
illuminate you.
Yeah.
It doesn't like 27.5, so 27-degree beam for you. Look,
Yeah.
you're currently examining this. All right, give me a tech roll.
Straight tech.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, let me have a look at your character again. I need to learn skills and things.
So I've got basic tech, cyber tech, electronic security tech.
Basic tech, please. Yeah, basic tech.
I changed the dice here. I get some better dice because the other ones kept rolling ones. Better number.
Nice.
It takes a bit of fiddling, and there's a bit of a crunch as you kind of get the lock to kind of forcibly give, and the boot kind of pops up a little bit. Looking inside, there's a bunch of oily rags. There's a petrol can, a few a few tinned foodstuffs. There's probably a crowbar. Oh, not even a crowbar. It's probably a jack bar for a car jack.
Oh, right. Okay.
There's no
And 3 tons of C4.
There's no explosives in here.
Any weapons or anything?
There is a single clip of heavy pistol ammo under the clothing, under the rags.
Yeah. I'll take that. Since it's the only weapon I've got anyway.
So just call it 20 rounds of ammo.
Do you just dump it on my character while you're doing it?
I can add it onto mine. Heavy basic is all I've got. So
That was like.
don't know how I changed that, but
You.
I'll just change the number. That'll do.
Yep, just change the total number on your character sheet.
Yeah, there we go. I need to get a silencer for that at some point.
I think silencer and heavy pistol don't go together.
It's not the heavy one.
Oh, isn't it? All right, sorry.
No. I wanted rate of fire more than stopping power. Okay, it does.
Well, to be fair, the rate of fire
86.
makes it more powerful than the heavy one.
Yeah.
Mender, have you seen any cameras by the door?
Do you have a... where's Mender? Do you have a... No, you don't have... Oh, yes, you do. Flashlight. Have you got your flashlight on?
I'm hoping that she won't need it
What?
because the door's lit up, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you got your flashlight on, or you're not bothering?
No, I've got it all on.
You have.
No, I haven't.
You haven't. Okay.
I was just looking over there where the lights were.
Yeah. So this car at the far end is definitely more sporty and seems to be in better condition. Meddy's just pulled a big slough of skin off his arm.
I had my
The
bloods
hell?
done today, so I had to take my thingy off.
It's your blood.
Yeah. Goddamn vampires.
I had my glue tab last week.
If they look like Kate Beckinsale, I don't mind.
she's like 50 now.
Who
Yeah, I'm
cares?
thinking of it in.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know
Yeah.
she looks the same as she did back then still.
The thing is, the leather keeps all the skin together.
Yeah, she looks like Celine. I don't care how old she is.
Right.
Anyway, can I see a camera?
There's no camera outside, which is quite interesting.
That's strange.
Maybe I'll see if there's something electronic behind the door. You might be within range.
Well, I'm going to move stealthily closer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn the flashlight off and move closer as well.
Do you want me to do it?
Also stealthy.
Turning the
search.
lights off, yes?
Yes. And I might search the sportier car after checking to see whether
Hang
it's
on, why
alarmed.
can I see inside the building now?
You can see
Don't
inside
know,
the
I
building
can't.
from you.
Yeah,
Just ignore it. I can't.
but everything's all grey.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
It's all grey, like dark vision or something.
Yeah, I'm mine's just. I can't see anything.
Trying to figure out where Matt Mender is.
Mender's up here.
Right in front of me.
It was after you turn the light off for, I think, the torch.
Okay. Just updating itself, probably.
So I shall sneak forward as well.
Oh yeah, it's gone now.
I'm going to point towards Forge and point towards a boot of this car.
Oh, that one. Right.
Yeah, you might as well check them all rather than just doing.
Yeah. I'll check if it's alarmed. Is anything flashing or showing
Again,
that's
this
it?
one is battered, much like the other one. Opening the boot, just detritus. Nothing of use in that one.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a permanent light on the other one.
Correct.
I'll head to the front of that one, look through the windows, see if there's any sign that it's got security on it, any alarms or cameras or anything like that.
That's more like how it should be. There you go. It's flickering a bit better now.
I love
Yeah.
Foundry.
I'll sneak up, keep hoodie up type thing, so that's it. It's not obvious if there is a camera in there. What's it look like? But
Yeah, this car appears to be a well looked after 2-seat, not high end, but not low end, kind of middle of the range sports car. It is definitely alarmed. You can see the red blinker inside to show that it's alarmed. It is locked. Across the back seat, there isn't a back seat. No, there isn't a back seat. Is the engine. There's probably a kind of a leather jacket on the passenger seat at the front. Nothing else visible.
okay.
That's just out of character. Is it something a lawyer would drive?
Well, that's a good question, isn't
I
it?
know. It's one of those up and coming.
No, it's just a run of the mill sports car.
Yeah.
But don't say things like that because you can give the GM all kinds
Yeah, I do it all the time. I come up
of
with
ideas.
that's the ideas for him. Do I think I'd be able to bypass the security on it to open the door without setting off the alarm?
I'd just leave it.
Let's have a look. You'd need to make a security tech roll. I'm gonna say it is gonna be professional level, so you'll need a DV17 to do it.
So I
Where's security tech?
could.
If you
So when
fail,
security tech,
if you
Sex
fail,
sales.
you will trigger the alarm.
I just leave the car alone. What? We're not
I
using the
can-
car. We just want to get inside the building. Yeah, where's the security tech?
Under
skill?
technique skills.
Yeah, I don't have it. That's fine.
Electronics security tech.
I've got
Mhm.
sea vehicle tech. So if you've got a boat.
Yeah, I got sea vehicle tech too.
No, it's much higher up.
Oh, hang
So
on.
the
Security
for
tech. Sorry.
electronics.
Yeah, I've got security
Oh,
tech.
electronic security tech.
Do you know what?
I did say that.
I could probably do it too.
Yeah, I've got 11 in it. So
Is that all?
go for it. You're that good at it.
No, I'm not touching it. I've got 13.
How the hell do you get 13 in it without touching it?
Well, no, it's I've got base tech 13, cyber tech 13, electronics and security tech at 13, but it's a times 2 skill for me now.
Yeah. So it is very much. It's also. It's not just like a tech. It's also for net runners. I forget what you call it.
Well, I got it basically for trying to get around security locks and things.
Yeah.
That's why I put some points into it. But
Having the two of you using it is really useful.
can we assist each other with it? Not necessarily now, I just mean in general. Is it possible to assist?
And then we could turn it around, and that would really mess with the minds. You move the car, reverse it in.
Yeah, so you have got points in it, I take it, to get 13.
Oh yeah, I got 6 points in it.
So there isn't specifically anything in here that says you can assist. That said, you can take extra time, which means it takes you 4 times as long to succeed to do the task, but you get a +1 bonus. You can use your luck, obviously.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And there are penalties and things that can be applied.
Oh!
So nighttime or low light conditions, which you're not in because you are under light, would be at -1.
So 16 then.
Well, you're using your torch, aren't you?
What? No, we turn the torches off. Got the flashlight on. But
What was the threshold?
Mouse has just done it.
So it's the other way round. So -1 means you it's a negative modifier. So you would remove it from your total.
So
Yeah,
what do we need to get?
You would need 17.
So I've actually got 16 then. I fail.
No, because the -1
No.
just can. Because you're under a light source.
Ah,
So you made it. You did it.
by the skin of my
Disabled the
teeth.
alarm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You interface with the car's CPU system and
Yeah, I've got my glasses on, and I'm basically just...
disables the alarm. Car's still locked, but is now not alarmed.
I turn the alarm off.
10-minute break because I need to get a drink.
Yep.
Good idea.
I'll put my new video on to do that.
And we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay. See you now.
Mm.
Yeah, so mine's a G7. Mine's a G7. Runs at 240 hertz, which is awesome.
I got 2 Aces.
All right, welcome back.
Sweet
Yeah.
honest.
This curved one's apparently equivalent to 1440s
Yeah, what surprised me.
with a 100 curve or something. No, 1000 curve. I don't know what that means. Right, sorry, Mehdi, we back.
No,
We're good.
okay. So you've disabled the alarm on the car. You haven't unlocked the car.
No. And I'll take a step back and I'll look at Forge and say, I've turned the alarm off, Forge.
Oh, thank you. I'll see if I can get him. Might end up damaging the car, but it's not ours, so what the hell? I can almost see steam coming out to Zed's ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Concentration.
sorry. All right, sorry, no, I was just reading something. Go on. What? Sorry,
Yeah,
what did
fine.
you ask? My
I'm going
apologies.
to try and break into the car. What do I need to roll?
You got to pick the lock
Uh,
or physically
Depends how
smash
hard it
the
is.
window.
Try pick the lock, unless it's well beyond my ability.
Okay, it's going to be difficult. Which is a DV15 with no penalties.
What the hell? I'll burn luck on it.
That's what it's there for.
Oh, what the hell? What else am I going to use it for tonight?
The hell?
You can do it. You can do it, Mender. No, Mender. You can do it, Forge.
DV15 not needed. Okay. After a few moments of fiddling, you manage to get the. You hear the snick as the lock, and you can see these little knobs kind of pop up at the door. It's a bit like Johnny Silverhand's car in Cyberpunk 2077, but
How
it's
old
not
is
a
this car, Stan?
944 Porsche,
No.
but it's an oldish car.
Right, okay.
Oh.
I've got some really nice cars in that game now. Okay, I'll have a look around, see if I can pop the boot as well from inside if there's an ability.
There is a catch to pop the boot.
Okay, so I'll do that. Take a look through the jacket, see if there's any indication as to who the car belongs to, or
No, it's just a battered leather jacket, a couple of patches, probably metal band patches.
okay. Not a samurai.
There might be a samurai band patch on there because it's still a band that existed. So yeah, there's probably samurai. The boot. Does the boot have anything interesting in it? Let's ask that question, shall we? No, the boot is pristine and empty.
No set of golf clubs.
Not even a set of golf clubs. Definitely not a pair of women's knickers. And no.
Damn.
No secret compartment in it where there normally is a tire or something like that.
Yeah, so under the floor of the boot is it's not even a secret compartment, it's just a lift.
Yeah.
And there is a tire under there and a small set of tools.
Right, okay. I'll nick the tools. What the hell?
Right?
Tools are always handy. And then just close it up.
All right, no worries. The door is above you on a kind of a raised area that you would climb up and get to. The door seems to have a sheet of wood, no, a sheet of metal fastened over where perhaps a window would have been.
Does it look damaged? Like this is how they breached the place and it's been
Yeah.
repaired?
Yeah.
Right.
It does.
Okay. Oh, I can suddenly see inside the place. Right. I don't know
How?
why. I don't know. I clicked on me and it's expanded into a square and suddenly everything came into view.
Okay. So you can see over here, can you?
Yeah. So I can, for example, I can see where the security cameras are and things. And
Ignore
people,
it. Block
yeah.
it out of your mind.
And
Okay.
it's not letting me move me though. That's the thing.
What
So
are you selected?
I've not selected any of the token things. Last thing I clicked was moving me forward. Token control. Oh, hang on a minute.
What?
I'd clicked on. That's weird. If I click on somebody else's token and drag, it creates a square and reveals the rest of the map.
Oh, it
As soon as I
does.
click on me again, it disappears.
That's interesting. That sounds like a bug.
Yeah. So as soon as I click on me again, it disappears.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what I was saying was, let's go near the door and see whether mouse can scan anything behind this in case there's a computer or something he can hack.
As you get to the door, you can hear a faint humming sound. Machinery, not people.
Okay, like car tools for stripping cars and
No,
jackhammer
more like a
type things.
generator.
Ah, right,
Yeah,
okay.
for light, yeah. I'm going to gently try the handle.
By the handle.
It's wired up to the generator.
Yeah.
The handle turns, offering no resistance. The door appears, bizarrely, to be unlocked.
Oh. I'll push it open so I can just look through a little bit, just gently.
The door opens this side.
Gotcha.
So it pushes in.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going in. Oh, I can't go in.
Why not?
Because,
As you go in, a couple of things you notice. First and foremost, two large generators busy doing their thing. Second thing is the green flashing light on the camera that's up in the corner covering the door.
crap.
See, I couldn't go in because I'd seen that. So I couldn't give away what it was. But I said what I was saying earlier on. Check whether or not you can hack into anything.
Wait, you just go for the door without checking anything?
It's an open, it was an open door, yeah.
Okay,
So
what are you going to do? I'm going to give you a quick response as you go in and you see
hack
that.
the door and put
I'm going to quickly go back outside.
picture of a pigeon over the front of the camera.
Yeah. Quickly take a photograph. Yeah. Oh.
Well, you've run out.
Yeah.
What? I thought you were going to hack the camera.
Yeah, I did. Or
You can't-
disable the camera.
I'm hoping I was quick enough to be in and out.
I mean, I think somebody was actually looking at the
There-
cameras
there-
at the time.
There's a camera in the corner.
Okay, is there anything you can do about it?
I don't know. I'll do a scan. And see if I can pick up anything.
Yeah, so you stand where I am because
Give me a
that's got the
scan.
biggest coverage, hasn't it?
You do not pick up anything in your immediate vicinity.
We're going to have to disable the camera, but that'll alert people.
Might just think it's a faulty camera.
Yeah, but they'll come and check.
Maybe not very quickly.
Right, so we need a quick way to disable the camera.
Go in and pull the cable out.
Look at me, I'm not the tech person.
Would that do? If I went in, reached up and pulled the power out?
Cables typically run into the wall or it's wireless, so there wouldn't be. You could try, yes.
Maybe push the camera so it's pointing upwards.
Yeah, that's an idea. Just push it so it's facing the ceiling instead.
Okay.
And don't make a noise.
So I shall move in as quickly as possible, and as quietly as possible, over to the camera. Hang on, I have to do it that way. And then push it so that it's facing up, and slowly take my finger away to see whether or not it starts pointing down again or whether it stays pointing up.
Okay. It stays pointing up.
Okay. So we could disable the generators, turn everything to darkness, though it wouldn't benefit us any more
Hello,
than it would them.
darkness, my old friend.
Yeah.
No, let's use the generators to cover our noise.
Why can't I see into the other room again?
Because you dragged onto something else.
Did I? Oh,
It's
gone. It's gone
yeah.
now.
I'm going to move
that's
to the
what I mean.
side of the generator.
Click on your token, it disappears again.
I'm going to pull my gun and cover that door because I'm not sure if anyone's going to come.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe waiting to see if someone comes through, but
What was that there?
That green thing.
A big green button. I don't know. Ignore that. It's not. Ignore that.
Okay. If I push it, it's not going.
No.
Right. I shall open the door a crack, and then step to the side and try and look through it. See if I can see anyone in
Are
there.
you the stealthy person in the group?
I don't know. I don't know what everyone's stats is.
I'm pretty sure Mouse is more stealthy than you.
Oh, I'm fairly sure Mouse is more stealthy than me, but
So
I'm not
why is you
too bad.
opening the door then?
Because Mouse is hiding.
Opening the door a crack, you're not going to see a lot out of it, but effectively there appears to be two metal cargo containers with a set of stairs leading up to the top of them. A small, not very bright light sits on the corner of the wall that you would be able to see here.
Okay. I'm going to stick my head down the corner so that I can see in the corner.
There is no
See if there's a camera.
cameras in this area that you can see, and there's nobody in
That's
that
what I
area
said.
that you can see.
That's where I was to check, see if there's a camera up there. In which case, I shall move in.
Right
Give
behind
me
you.
a perception with a -1, please.
Okay. How
Sure.
do I
Me to the same because I'm
modify?
following.
-1. See, perception is not good. As I said. I walk into the wall.
Right, how do I put -1 on mine?
In the modifier, where it says modifier, you put -1.
Additional modifiers, sorry.
For your information, Darth, I've got 10 in it. Base 10 in myself. So I'm not bad at it, but I'm not ninja.
You're running those too many ones, though, which automatically...
I got a base
Yeah.
of 9.
As oh,
Oops, went past the door.
Mouse, as you step out, you watch as Forge creeps ahead of you. You step out, looking around, and the movement atop the container catches your attention as you see a head of a figure that's moving generally towards you. And then you note that a
Is that a working camera?
it's not a camera, it's a light. Just can't quite get it. Just won't go to where I want it to, but you'll notice that there is a light source comes from up and it shines down on the door that is open.
Ooh. I'm going to scuttle past
There you go.
Forge and gently tap him on his arm as we go past.
I shall move in and hide as well.
Okay. You're hiding behind a sort of a set of stairs. Can you both make stealth rolls, please?
Yeah, hide under the stairs if we can.
It's like a metal mesh frame of stairs. Oh no, I rolled the wrong thing. Let me roll the right thing. There we go.
Yeah, I don't roll 10s like Mouse does.
Jesus,
I rolled an 8.
You hear
Great.
you hear a
Just
security. Did you leave the back door open to the generator room? And then there'll be a crackle and a muffle sound. Well, somebody else left it open. I'm going to go down and close it. Over.
I'm going to use comms very quietly to tell Mender to hide.
Can you both make another set of stealth rolls, please? As the guy starts striding down the stairs.
Nice, Forge.
Lucky that time.
Okay. Gets to the bottom.
Bearing in mind he's going to turn around in a minute.
Light is shining on the door and he's kind of gets to there. Do you want to do anything?
Yes, I'm going to go and put him in a chokehold.
All right, go for it.
So,
Give me another stealth roll to see if you can get up behind him without him hearing you.
Use the dice that roll a 1.
yeah, that's always my aim.
All right, move yourself up behind him then. So what are you trying to do?
Basically choke him out.
You're going to try and grapple him, do you?
Yeah.
All right. Give him. I want a dex plus brawling. I want your brawling skill, please. He's going to get a brawling skill, but I'm going to give him a -2 because he's not aware of you.
Ninja skills.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all right.
Okay. You win. You can choose to hold the defender or their stuff. Both of you are considered grappled. Choke. If you're currently the attacker in a grapple, you can use an action to choke the defender. You are grappling, dealing your body stat directly to their hit points in damage. If the damage dealt by a choke would reduce the target with more than 1 hit point to less than 0, they instead left at 1 hit point. It does ignore damage and doesn't armor and doesn't ablate it. Okay, so I am going to allow you.
What page is it on?
Page 177. What is your body stat?
12.
Okay, so I'm going to let you do an immediate 12 points of damage as you give him a choke. Now, though, what I'd like to do is for you and him to roll initiative.
How do I do that again?
On the token, click on the sword and shields. Anybody else who wants to be part of this may roll their initiative.
Mouse wouldn't, because she wouldn't have the foggiest what to do.
Okay.
Apart from shooting.
4.
Oh, you stop doing that.
Okay.
What?
Rolling ones.
I think that was him that rolled the 1.
Oh, no.
I got a 4.
No, you rolled a 1, then -5.
Ah.
So you beat him. You are considered the attacker. You may move him with your move speed and then do your choke again.
Okay, I shall do that. Is he holding anything apart from the torch?
He's got a torch and a pistol.
Okay. Is the pistol in hand or is the pistol?
Yes. It was torch and pistol. You know how they do where they kind of hold the torch next to the pistol as they're shining it. That's basically how he was.
Right. Okay.
And he's now kind of flailing a little bit. So this light, actually, I mean, what you will know is his light's going all over the place as he's trying to kind of resist the choke. You can drag him, or you can just continue to apply the choke out where you are.
Just push.
What was the page of the rest of the brawling again?
177.
I seem to remember something.
You can throw him.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking throwing.
And you can choke him.
There we go. Grab. As an action, you can grab and hold someone, take an object they are carrying, or escape grapple. So I want to take the gun off them.
Okay, which means you can't choke him out, which means he'll still be going.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that? Because he can yell.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm choking him so he can't yell.
You can't. No.
You can't choke him or take an object from his hand. You have to choose which you want to do.
Okay.
You either use an action to grab an item. So grab technically is you're trying to grab an object. You can, if you win, you can choose to grab hold of the defender instead of their stuff. And if you are the attacker in a grapple where you're holding on to the person, that means they become grappled. And if you are currently the attacker in a grapple, you can choke them. So you would either have had to choose to take his gear off him or choke him. You can't do both.
Okay, I'll do the choke.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was expecting you to do because you just put him unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Basically, with your body of 12, most things will take 2 rounds of physically choking them to knock them out.
Which is amazing.
Right.
My body's only 6. It's like amazing. You're 12.
I thought
I thought you were going to railroad him through into the generator room.
Well, now I can move him in there.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
From before, but
how do you have a body of 12?
That's what I spent all my money for the cyber on.
Very heavily cybered.
So I've got linear frame and augmented muscle, which is why I hit like a truck.
You do not take Forge to an airport. Beep, beep,
beep, beep, beep, beep. Going through metal detectors, Forge is in deep trouble.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
what's
that?
These are basically built like the Terminator there.
Yeah, basically. All right. You drag the body into the generator room and lie it down. You can now take the flashlight and you can now take the pistol.
Was it a walkie-talkie or was it an implant he was using to talk to the security.
Walkie-talkie.
We'll take that as
Actually,
well.
it would be his agent.
Yeah, we'll take his
So
agent.
the same as what you've got.
Oh,
Take his
well
agent
done.
and turn the volume down to low so we can just about hear it.
Okay.
Well done, Bort. Oh, he's not there. I just came back into
Back,
the
sorry.
room.
Charlie was crying that he wanted help to get onto the bed with his ball.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah,
Huh?
my dog. He had a ball hood, was whimpering outside the door because he needed help to get onto the bed.
I had vision of a child then, sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was a
Yeah.
child then.
No, Westie.
I don't know where Westie is.
West Highland Terrier.
It's a bit like a. It's
white
a bit like
Scotty,
a. Bit like a Eastie, but more
Yeah,
dog-like.
it's got a fur like a Brillo pad.
No, they haven't. They're
Yeah.
really soft.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'll Google it after the stream.
Okay. That's one of the Reckoners down. Nicely done.
There you go.
Very nicely done.
I just posted the picture of Charlie in this channel's chat.
Yeah, I can't look until after the stream.
Yeah. Okay, so
Let's press on before
find
the guy
anything
wakes
to
up.
tie him up or anything. Actually, we could go and stick him in the boot of the car. Search him, see if there's anything. Yeah, search him in case he's got any keys or pass or anything like that.
No, nothing sophisticated like that. Just an extra clip for his heavy pistol.
Yeah, I'll pass that to Max. Might as well have another one. Okay, and head back through.
I'm going to go up so you can get a better view.
We'll put him in the boot of the car and
Okay.
shut the boot, just in case he comes around.
You put him in the boot of the car. Out of sight, out of mind. All right, I'll move you on, Mehdi, because you won't be able to do it. Okay.
So you going up the stairs or?
Yeah, I thought we'd get a bird's eye view.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go up as well.
There is an assault rifle on the ground here. Well, on the top of the container about here.
Oh, that would be good.
It appears to be quite battered, though. It's not a great condition.
I can't cross over, sorry.
No, I can't head over there either.
I'll do it. Hang on. You won't be able to see over, just because this is what happened when I did this last time. So hang on a second.
That's fine.
You have to accept you'll not be able to see through them, but you can't see through them, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm back outside on the alleyway.
Yes, am I? We're outside at the moment.
I'm impressed by that choke. That really was good.
Yeah, it's very good. I was a bit liberal because your first action would be to choke, then you would have to use another action to do the. So your first action would be to grab, then you'd have to do another action to choke, and then you would. So you'd have needed 3 rounds really to do that in proper initiative.
Right.
But
Okay.
or it was just cinematic enough, and the guy had no clue. He was rolling 1 on his perception.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd give you the first 3 sort of choke damage. Because then if he beat you in the next initiative, he could try and get away from you, or he could yell and whatever. So
You know, you've built like confidence up now that Forge is going to choke somebody out the next time, and he's going to get a shotgun blast to the face.
well, there will always be that risk. So anybody want to take the assault rifle?
Yes.
Okay, who? You?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. It is a
So-
poor quality assault rifle,
Okay.
but it is loaded with. I just have to give you some assault rifle ammo.
Yeah, I need to drag the weapon to.
Now you got the weapon on your character sheet. I've just dragged it there.
Ah, brilliant. So it can fire a single shot, can't it?
Yep.
Yeah, because that's what I'll have it on. Because I don't have skills in burst, but single shot I have. Ammo
There
carried.
you go. It is
Oh my god, there's two of me.
Rifle basic.
there you go. It is got 25 rounds of ammo, single clip. It is a poor quality, which you can tell by looking at it. It's all been battered and not well kept. So on a 1, it will jam.
Okay.
Why is there 2 tokens of us?
Ignore the ones outside and just concentrate on the ones inside. Can you get to the
Yeah, but the
door
thing
so you
is-
can see yourself?
The thing is, I
Right,
can't.
where are you
see.
both? I don't know why you've got multiple tokens.
I'm over here.
Yes. See, when you were moving us, we suddenly appeared outside.
Okay.
So I'm outside at the moment.
Yeah, if,
Where are you,
if you come
Meggy?
to the door, I'm in the generator room and I'm on the crate. You've got to be able to see yourself to be able to use that token.
Yeah, I can only see I can only see from the one inside the generator room. I
There you
can't
go.
see from the...
That's all fine now. Just leave it at that. Doing some strange things tonight, and I don't know why. I know why. I probably repasted you. I copied you and then pasted you. I bet I've just pasted you again.
Oh yeah, those icons were our icons were fully exposed to the light.
My icon was never exposed to anything, and if it really says anything otherwise,
I mean, now they look like we're as dark as the rest of the map, but before they were just bright.
which is good. Light, they go bright. If you go in the shadow, they go dark.
Yeah, I know, but the other ones that were outside and they couldn't see were bright, as in they wasn't affected by any light.
So I'm up here. I'd like to have a look around and see if I can see anybody.
Yeah, same. There's no office up here or anything. It's just on top of containers.
Yeah, I'm going to have to break walls down again because they're blocking your line of sight because you are actually technically above them. Hang on 1 second.
A multiple map height or something.
We know how to use our imagination to.
There is a
I can't
mod. There is a mod for map height, but I haven't installed it.
Right.
Okay, you can see a torchlight kind of waving around and heading sort of to here.
Okay. So keep
Yeah,
low,
hunker down. Yeah.
so we're not silhouetted.
I'm prone on top of the thingy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So we can see the camera from here, or is it in the dark over there?
The
one that Meddy's just put.
Is, as you can see it, there is a light source around the camera.
Okay. Can you scan anything at the moment, Mouse?
I can try, but that camera's too far away. But I'll try and scan.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if there's a computer nearby that's in range, you might be able to do something.
That'll do because we're not seeing anything.
Nope, nothing in range.
Okay.
Let's just watch for a minute, see what his pattern is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's like playing thief.
He's probably finding out why the other guy hasn't replied to any voice messages.
He's disappearing behind the van.
Okay. See whether he carries on coming this way.
So is there a wall where this stairs is?
Yes, it is elevated.
So it'd be like a 4 foot, 5 foot raise, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so that means that
because that's a loading. Well, maybe not that high. That's a loading base, basically. So the back of the van, when you flip up the thing, is at the same level, so you'd be able to walk straight inside the van.
Yeah, it's just like abdomen height, isn't it?
Yeah.
so those stairs are going up onto the main area then.
Yeah.
Right, so he's walking to the loading bay there and then walking back again.
Why can I see everything again? It's all grey.
Yeah.
Because you're clicking on something else outside of your token. Just click on your token again and it'll go back to
Oh.
normal. Yeah, it's a bug that we found.
So just ignore what you saw though.
Well, I don't really see anything but grey stuff. Oops,
Okay.
didn't we do that?
What's these containers? If we go back down, is there an entrance into them?
Yeah, we're looking for
There
C4,
would be,
aren't we?
yes.
Okay, yeah, let's check what's inside. before we go for the-
It's this side, though, of both of them.
Okay.
In which case, I'll scoot.
Are they open at the moment or?
Both closed.
Right, okay.
They're going to make a lot of noise
Tell
when you
me,
open them.
tell me if I'm moving too fast.
So you're going to move to there? Yeah, that's fine. Hang on. Okay.
Oh, I can see someone with the torch over there. Right, okay.
It's good, that, isn't it, with the torch working?
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It gives you an idea of where people are.
So I want to try to open this one here if I can, but as quietly as possible. And I know how these things work with the containers are a bitch to be quiet with.
They are. Your initial assessment. Okay, so you can try it for sure. But here's the thing. You are going to be on, because you're trying to do it quietly.
Yeah.
So it's going to be what the page.
So I'm going to quite lift up the little thing that's on top of the two handles, and I'm going to try to move the two handles together and then pull it open.
Okay, so DV17 target.
Oh, shit.
You are going to be on a -2 penalty.
-2. What skill would you like? Stealth or?
I'll let you choose your. Well, no, it's got to be a skill that makes sense. Hang on a second.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. This rifle doesn't have anything on it, does it? It doesn't have a scope or anything like that.
No,
Right.
just a plain assault rifle.
Okay. I'm going to have it trained on the guys with the torch while they're doing that, just in case they come overcharging.
I'm just going to give Mouse a big couple of thumbs up from just lying on top of the.
So yeah, so I think stealth is where it's gotta be.
Oh, I've got no luck left.
No, I haven't.
It's a -2, you say as well.
-2.
Luck
So-
be a lady
It's gonna be
tonight.
hard for you to do.
Oh,
Look at that.
Wow.
You manage to very gingerly kind of move the thing and then go over and move the other one as slowly as possible, and you kind of open the door, kind of almost kind of squinting and wincing because you're expecting this to squeak.
Yeah.
The door opens silently. Inside are a number of crates.
Oh, well, I'm going to pull the doors closed, just to look like closed behind me, gently. And then
Dare I look at this? There is a distinct smell of motor oil that comes out of this container.
Oh, it's having marzipan. Was it marzipan that smells of C4? I can't remember.
Was it?
I don't know what C4 smells like.
It doesn't smell of almonds.
No. Oh, it's dead bodies, sorry.
Yeah,
What?
almonds
Smells
is
of almonds.
cyanide. That's cyanide. Smells of almonds. I love almonds, but
When
I'd
did you
probably go
guys
for.
find dead bodies in real life then?
I watched Austin Powers. Oh, I think I've broken my legs. No, it's fine. It's starting to smell of almonds. Okay, in which case,
I remember.
I'm going to just go up to a crate
Yep.
and gingerly, I'm using my agent as a light at the moment,
Okay.
and just see if it's any markings on the crate.
Crate's empty. Marking wise, sorry, nothing. It's just a plain crate.
Plain crate. Is it, if I push it, is it light or is it heavy or can it be pushed?
The crate is a small crate, probably the size, probably the size that you would expect. Maybe a dozen pistols to be kind of kept in.
Yeah.
Probably nothing more than about that kind of size, really.
Mhm.
By about that, or maybe that kind of size by that.
Like a footlocker.
A small footlocker.
Okay. Comms wise, am I still able to speak to people outside?
Yeah, you're in comms range.
Yep. There seems to be just crates in here. Small crates.
Nothing in them?
Well, I don't know. I've not opened one because I'm not sure if. I'll try a lid of one.
Yeah, just check one of them, see what's in there. I'm keeping an eye on Sky with the torch.
Okay. The topmost crate closest to the entrance of this container is open.
Oh, peer inside.
There are nestled amongst coffee beans.
Tarantulas.
There are about 6 blocks about this kind of size, by about this kind of wide, by about this kind of depth.
Mars
Of
bars.
some kind of
Gold bars.
in a kind of a greaseproof paper-like wrapping.
Chocolate.
Marzipan.
They smell of motor oil when you get close.
Oh, they've wrapped the C4 in motor oil to disguise the smell of a C4.
If you actually look at what C4 smells like, it smells of motor oil.
Oh, does it really?
Ah, does it really?
Yeah.
Well,
Almond is a different explosive, apparently. According to Wiki.
Right.
Just in case any CIA, FBI, MI5, MI6 are watching this.
So the crate is full of coffee and explosives.
Yeah.
It's a gold mine. We could use both of those. We need to take the whole crate.
This is true.
Has a couple of small roped handles so you could get your arms around it and carry it.
Yeah. Let's see how that works out for me.
Mouse, I'm not sure. Depends how heavy it is, I guess.
I think I found the bombs.
Oh, brilliant. Someone's coming closer, though, so Don't come out yet.
No, I'll keep quiet.
I'm jumping down the back, so I'm not in view of anything.
Is anybody who's on the roof? There's two
Me.
of you. Can you both make
I'm-
stealth? Can you both make stealth checks, please?
Well, actually, mouse is inside the.
Yeah, I'm
crate.
inside.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
but he's
on
on
top,
penalty.
keeping it. Yeah. So I'm low, keeping aimed
Yeah.
at him. But
Give me a stealth check.
still.
Straight up stealth check. He's had the penalty to see you.
Oh,
Oh,
I am not rolling well in this game.
you are not.
I roll much better on Thursday's games.
No, you don't.
I do. I hit it nearly every time in Thursday's game.
He brings an assault rifle up, points it straight at you, and he's kind of trying to catch you with his beam. You get the sense that he knows you're there, or he knows somebody's there, and then he kind of speaks into a radio, into his agent quietly. Who's got the agent from the guy that you mugged?
I have.
You hear, Stitch, you there? Is that you on the top?
You know it's me.
Oh, are you going to reply and try and
I
bluff?
am. I'm going to try and bluff, and I've got no skill in this, I don't think.
Let's have a look at what we could do.
You should have given it to me. I'd be able to do that.
Mouse.
You're outside.
Yeah, but you could have given me the thing, and I'd hear them talking on the thingy.
Yeah, you need to create a program that does a voice.
Except
changer.
I'm a female, so.
Yeah,
Give me
you'd
a
have had to.
persuasion test, but at -1 because you haven't a Scooby-Doo what he sounds like.
I haven't. -1.
Yes.
I'm going to put a point and look into that, but I don't have. So tough. Oh, a flat 10.
Oh.
That's not you, Stitch. Who's this messing on my radio? And he pauses. Forrest, from where you are, you can see him. His hand with his assault rifle is there. The assault rifle is there. His other hand, it seems to be talking into his agent, and he's paused. And you'll notice the assault rifle with the torch on dips slightly, so kind of drops below the level of the container as he seems to be having some kind of conversation.
Right. I'm going to move aside.
Okay.
As quietly as I can.
Give me a stealth roll.
So that when he looks up again, there's nothing there, but still keep him in sight. Stealth. What have I lost? There's stealth. If he looks like he's spotted me and he's going to take a shot, so I'm shooting.
Rifle snaps back up again, and he kind of looks around, and Mouse, you'll hear him go, Stitch, stop being an idiot. Get back on post. The boss finds you're not there. Hell be to pay.
I feel the urge to say through the comms, I'm behind you.
Are you going to do that?
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to be kicking off a fight in a second, aren't I?
Give me another roll then. Give me another
persuasion, wasn't it?
Same as
With a
last time.
-1.
Yeah.
That's probably what your character would do anyway.
It would be, to be fair. That's exactly why I did it.
Okay. At that point, you watch as he rotates quickly. And then you hear a, what the fuck, you idiot? 3 flashes from your torch. Otherwise, I'm going to report you.
You got a torch, haven't you?
I've got a torch, but I can't hear this conversation because I'm on top of it and dead
and-
Oh
inside.
yeah, that's true.
I'm not flashing anybody. Our comms is going to be a case of Forge, get down here. I need you to carry this crate.
Well, no, you'd be saying Forge. Flashed it like 3 times.
No, because we don't want to shoot him up there.
Yeah, but he still thinks that guy.
Well, I suppose, yeah. Forge, flash your light 3 times.
So you're saying that because if you are, I will. But
Yeah, do it.
okay.
Okay. You watch as this torch sort of starts to rotate back round again and flashes across the front of the thing. Just at that point, you give your own torchlight. You stay as low as possible and just raise your hand a little bit and go 1, 2, 3 on the flash. And there's basically you'll see that one kind of goes up and down, and then the figure turns and heads back.
Oh. Forge, please get down here.
Okay, I'm away. And I'll back up.
Okay.
And drop down.
So is the plan just to get this crate out and get out of Dodge?
I think that's a sensible thing to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
We don't
Well,
need
you
to
do
keep
that
it
without any resistance. And after sort of a few minutes, 5 or so more minutes, you manage to get out through the back door, out back into the alleyway at the back. 5 more minutes later, you've hustled down to the end where your car is, now on bricks with no wheels, but that's
fine.
Where your car is, you pop the trunk, put the crate in, and get yourself off. What's it done, gentlemen?
No,
I was expecting a firefight almost.
No, it's not all about firefights.
We'll call it a night there.
That's nicely on time as well.
But, yeah, nicely on time. That was partly why I just hustled that last little bit. But let me just figure. So so you kind of did that really, really well. I was quite impressed with that. Group play style. Do you know what? I'm going to give all 3 of you 50 IP.
Yeah.
So that's 50 more improvement points.
Well, I've got 120 still.
Yep, so you should be up to 170. We can talk about how you spend that next session. We will leave it there as you drive out of Haywood with a crate. So somebody make a note. You have a crate of 6 sticks of, well, I think in the game it's actually called C9, but it's the same thing.
Forge, you bang that on yours, buddy.
Okay.
Now, just so you know, each stick, when it detonates, does 10d6 damage.
Forge, you keep it in yours, buddy.
Okay, I need to.
Doesn't ignore armor, but it's going to ignore armor.
Here you go, bada boom.
How many are in the crate?
6.
Oh.
What we should do is taken Stitch's clothes, shouldn't we?
We should have taken like 2 of them.
Well, the thing is, you don't know the structural layout of the factory, so you don't actually know how much you will need to demolish the factory.
No.
Yeah, I was just sort of thinking.
Which is our next job.
Should have done that first for each.
Yeah, totally agree. But we've got this done.
Idea,
no, it's your idea to go out in the middle of the night, Mouse.
No, it wasn't.
Mine.
It was yours.
No,
it's mine.
Wait, I thought it was
no.
Medi's.
No,
I was going to go to bed.
It was Forge's idea to go out.
Oh yeah, Medi when you go to bed.
I was going to go to bed, which is why I was yawning in the back of the car saying, are we there yet?
See, I was saying that we're short on time, so we have to go out. Well, we found some But I can't add it to my character sheet because I can't find it in the item database.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just make a note on a piece of paper
Notes,
somewhere
yeah.
because it doesn't
Okay.
actually exist in the thing.
Okay.
I believe I had to find it. I'm looking for it myself and can't find it.
Because it's times 6.
So nicely done. Well done, gents. That was a good way of dealing with that. My other group that ran through this opened up and started a firefight.
How many of them are there?
But there were 6 players, so there were 8 reckoners in the base.
Right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Whereas because there's only 3 of you, I think there are 4 in the base, and you choked one out. So oh no, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 in the base, so there was actually double your number.
Right.
But you choked the one out. So what happened was they came in the same way as you did. They missed the guy on the top who spotted them and just opened fire.
Ah.
Right.
And that was it. That was all hell broke loose, and so they gave up. And they came in. They rammed the front gate with their car. So they drove the car in the front. As soon as it all opened fire, the guy and there was 2 of them in the. They just drove in through, and they jumped out and started shooting, and it was carnage. It took about 4 hours to play the fight.
It's like a Red Dead Redemption Village Rage.
But it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've
well
been
done,
looking.
gents. That was awesome.
I've been looking at poor quality, and I can't actually improve it in any way. I can normal weapons I can customize and things, but poor. I was going to say poor, but
Yeah, poor. I think
it's
basically
something.
means it's nothing you can do with it. It works. It's functional, but it's beyond. It's beyond your ability to get it fully
Yeah.
working again.
That's fine. It was just something other than a pistol that I could actually use at range if needed.
I was going to, don't forget, it's something you can't hide either, conceal really.
Yeah.
So,
See, I've got skill in shoulder arms, which this comes under, but I haven't got auto fire. So, letting rip, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be doing single shots.
Yeah, just so you know, I've just taken the server down in case
yeah,
you're wondering
I'm
what's going on.
just doing
Yeah.
this
So-
and that.
Cool.
That was really, really, really good.
Yeah, good.
You were.